How my loves, welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is, you're in the world, you just don't see it. The scripture comes from Jeremiah 2:21. And I planted you as the choice vine, holy of true seed. And how have you been turned into the degenerate shoots of a strange vine to me? But though you wash with natron and multiply soap to yourself, your iniquity is marked before me. A declaration of Yahweh. So here's the message. Wait, hold on. Okay, so here's the message. For somebody, I feel like there's someone that is looking at, there's something that somebody did, and it's causing this, whatever it is, it's like a cause and effect. It has caused this person's life to be turned upside down. Like, I feel like this choice, it was such a little small choice, but I feel like this person went from feeling as if they were literally in heaven to feeling like they were in hell within 2.5, like it was fast. And God said it's because of the choices that this person made. And now they saying they feel like they miserable, everything is awful, this can't be right, their life is this, their life is that. God said for some of y'all, this person wanted to try to come in and make your life feel like it was HE double hockey sticks. But God prevented that. And instead of them coming to make your life feel that way, they feel that way. That's for somebody. That's the reason why this person is going through this, because they was trying to cause it for you. And then another thing is, and this may very well, see, because what is life on HE double hockey sticks for you is not going to be the same for somebody else. And whatever it is that the lifestyle, that the way that this person was, the way they treated you, they made you feel like you were in hell. And I feel like this is somebody, you didn't realize that you weren't in hell until y'all broke up. But now they feel like they in hell. And now they feel like everything is falling. God says because of what they did to you now. They cheated on you now. They were abusing you now. They were making you feel like you were literally living hell on earth. This is somebody that flaunted their mistresses in front of their wife as if it didn't matter and her feelings didn't matter. And who is she? Baby, God said you showed up and showed out who you was. Because now this person is sitting around feeling like they in hell, but they caused it up on their own. That's their own. That's their portion. God said, look, and I planted you as a choice vine, holy of true seed. God said this is a man that he handpicked for kingdom marriage. He handpicked this man. Handpicked this man. Handpicked this man. And how have you been turned into a degenerate shoot of a strange vine to me? God said he look at them like, who is this? It ain't going to be a situation where God is going to lead his daughter to somebody that's going to mistreat her. God, there was something good and pure in this man that God saw in him before he sent you there. And for one reason or another, this man chose to start becoming this devilish person and to act out these devilish ways. And God said somebody had some insecurities going on. They were feeling some kind of way for whatever reason. But it's not that don't give them the right to mistreat you, though. That don't give them the right to cheat on you, though. Just because I feel like for somebody, your husband was feeling inadequate when it comes to you. And it's like it caused them to feel like they wanted to cheat on you so they could feel special. They gave away y'all money because they wanted to feel like they was doing something. They wanted somebody to treat them like they was the man. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't just come to you and be like, look, baby, you know what I'm saying? They want to do it. They felt inadequate coming to you because they felt like when it came to y'all bringing what y'all had going on to the pipe, what you had going on was like, and what they had going on was like, but it's like, you could have at least tried. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's that guy, like they ain't even tried. They ain't even they ain't bring you nothing. They ain't even try to bring you nothing. They wasn't even trying to fill the pipe. All they was like they just felt like whatever it is they had wasn't good enough and decided to take their flowers to somebody else, but then they coming back to you every day. What are you coming back here for? Go be with whoever your flower is now and leave me alone. God said now at this point, this person regrets everything they did. They regret everything they did. They regret what they did. They regret what they did. They are filled with regret. They're filled with regret. Yeah. I'm thinking about in the beginning of the movie, The School for Good and Evil, how the Prince Charmings come in and they toss out the flowers Like God say, this man, his flower was meant for you. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all's story was meant to be like this, but they gave that flower to someone. It's almost like they took the flower. I'm thinking about what actually happened. Because the flower, even though he wasn't even trying, and it fell in her lap. Because he was meant to be her prince. And even though, you know what I'm saying, that happened, he, you know what I'm saying, got a little smart attitude, snatched the flower and gave it to somebody else. But guess what? He still ended up in love with who he ended up in love with, because he's supposed to be with who he's supposed to be with. It don't matter how many people is knocking out, and all the girls wanted that prince. Everybody wanted him. Everybody was falling off all over his, and she didn't even, she was like, you know what I'm saying? And she was the way he was like, I gotta have her. I gotta have her. Come here. Come here, Freckles. Come here. She is just super into the actress that plays she was with the poofy hair. Anyways, that's the message though. That's the message. Go ahead and say, yeah, this man, it's his own fault. And for some of y'all, it don't mean that this man is down and out and he ain't got nowhere to go and he ain't got this and he ain't got that and he's starving or nothing like that. For some of y'all, it's just the fact that he having a hard time getting out of bed. For some of y'all, it's the fact that he have a hard time falling asleep if he ain't got his arms wrapped around you. He have a hard time waking up and it's not your face laying on the bed, on the pillow next to him. He have a hard time not knowing where you are. He have a hard time not knowing if you with somebody or not. He have a hard time not knowing if you gonna find somebody or not. He have a hard time, like this is somebody that while he been kind of, you know, cocky, that's why I replaced you. That's why I replaced you. That's why I replaced you. He real nervous because he thinking to himself, dang, if I replace her, she gonna replace me. He having a hard time right now, but it's his own fault. It's his own fault. It's his own fault. He having a hard time trying to figure out what's gonna happen. He having a hard time with trying to figure out this, trying to figure out that. For some of y'all, this man is working really hard trying to counter, like, to stop you from being able to do whatever it is that you're doing. From stopping you from moving forward. And for some of y'all, you are going to eventually end up meeting somebody else, getting married and living your happily ever after. But guess what? The world is full of choices. And for some of y'all, there is that possibility that this person is going to stop what they're doing and turn around and behave. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's the truth. Like, that's the simplest way to say it. Like, this is somebody that is just acting out. And they acting out of, you know, insecurity. They feel like they not good enough. And I just feel like this is somebody, maybe you need to tell this person. I wouldn't say it now because you're probably really angry with them, but that they're enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody that feels like they're not enough, or they feel like they're not. And I'm not even trying. I'm just saying their feelings, okay? Because if they was doing all this here, baby, I wouldn't even want to utter nothing to you. I can't stand. I don't want to see you. I can't stand. And that's what this man's biggest nightmare is. This man, whoever this man is, his biggest nightmare is that he will never see you again. His biggest nightmare, it is circling around his head. It don't matter who come. It could be people that he haven't seen in years and he used to be cuckoo for Cocoa post about them. It could be people that, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter, baby, when God say this man is in mourning now. He's in mourning now. He's in mourning now. Rotating door, still in mourning now. A rotating door and still in mourning. But that's his judgment because of what he did. That's his judgment because of what he did. That is his judgment because of what he did and how he treated you. And because he sinned against God and he chose to make the decision that he chose to make. Now he is going through what he is going through, and let it be well with you. And that's the message. You know what I'm saying? God said this man in mourning, he gonna be in mourning. He may very well run into you and your husband one day. And y'all kids. You never know. But God, look, 911 when I said that, maybe somebody thrown off. Somebody crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. But somebody crazy. 911. I almost didn't catch it, yo. It's somebody that will act a complete fool. They will shut the grocery store down, the restaurant down, the club down, the this down, the that down, and this, that, and the third. Baby, the time for action is now. Don't wait until your ex is all the way in a whole new relationship with somebody else to say, no, but I'm supposed to be with her. What you mean? When I walked in, you had your arm around somebody else. Now you talking about you supposed to be with me. No, you not. No, you not. I don't have no missed calls on my phone. Ain't nobody call me. Let me check the other one. Ain't nobody call me. What you mean? Since when? What you talking about? Y'all look too comfortable over there for you to be uttering anything about I'm supposed to. Stop playing, bro. That one word, bro. Oh, boy. Ooh, somebody found out. But that's the message. That's the message. Go ahead and say 911. This person will have a fit. They'll get sick to their stomach seeing you with somebody else. It will make this person sick to their stomach to see you with somebody else. It will make this person depressed and mourning to see you with somebody else. They don't like you. They don't like you. And it could even be a situation where you're not even trying to flaunt this person. You just, you know what I'm saying? But y'all could just be going to the store. You're going to wash laundry. Going to hang out at the beach, and y'all doing whatever it is y'all doing, but y'all not really trying to show off y'all relationship, but they just happen to see, and they gonna feel some kind of way. But baby, that's their judgment. God said this man's judgment because of how he did you. He shouldn't have treated you like that. It's not a situation where now all of a sudden just because you got married to him, you're not beautiful anymore. Or just because you were married to him, you're not attractive anymore. And just because you did that, baby, God said somebody gonna come and they gonna like pull a full red carpet out for you. And publicly for somebody. And then on top of that, this gonna be somebody that's gonna, like, this man gonna see 1144. He gonna know, and he gonna see, and he gonna know that this man is treating you way better than he ever did, and he would have never treated you this way. That's for somebody. This man, he would have never 1155. He would have never treated you the way that this man about to pull up and show out for you. He would have never treated you this way, ever. And he gonna see it. And it may not be a situation where they come face to face. It may not be a situation where you see him again. But it's going to be, he going to hear about what this man is doing for you. He going to see the things that this man does for you. He going to hear about it. This somebody that's keeping tabs on you. And God said this man, when your person come into your life, the person God had for you, they replacement. While they thought they was replacing you, this person is about to knock everything this man did for you out the water, out the box. They won't even be able to hold a candle to this man. And it's a situation where they can't even come back. Charlie, you can never come back. I need to grow up. I need to grow up. Charlie, you can never come back. You can never come back. Charlie. Baby, go and say it's over and done with for this person, and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? They sit around. I just feel like this is somebody, for some of y'all, this person kind of celebrate, they kind of chilling, but behind the closed doors, they thinking to themselves, they are concerned, they are worried. God said you should be. Baby, I was watching Waiting to Exhale yesterday, and he was trying to threaten Bernadine. Talking about you need to be nervous. I hope you ready for this. I hope you ready. She said, I ain't, but you should be. And baby, when she lied, she was like, okay. Had to do a dance in that courtroom. You heard what I got, girl. Man, thought he was gonna get away with that. Hey, get it back over here, son. You cut it out. Out of line and out of order. How you gonna leave your wife for your secretary? Leave your wife and your kids for the dang secretary. And have the audacity to act like you got it going on and everything is here. Everything, you got clear vision. No, sir. This is a sinking ship. Anyways, that's the message. That's bad. That's for somebody too. This man on a sinking ship thinking that he doing something. You know what I'm saying? After he didn't betray his wife. How you betray your queen and then feel like your kingdom is going to flourish and everybody's going to be balling and everybody going to have this and everybody going to have that. You betrayed the queen. What? What they do that at? How you betray the queen and expect that the kingdom gonna keep going? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like, it don't matter what kind of queen she is, even if it's just somebody that is a stay-at-home mom, she is so vital and important to what's going on in the household. But you know what I'm saying, when it comes to other things like a queen, as far as the preacher's, the pastor's wife, she have all kinds of responsibilities. The queen, the actual queen, you know what I'm saying, the king got his duties, and the queen have her like this. How you gonna betray the queen and expect to win the game? That don't even make sense. I just feel like it don't even make sense. 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 And what I just looked and smiled at is my book right here, because it has a little piece. That's why I smile like that. Like, how you gonna betray the queen and expect to win the game? Even when we talk about these books over here, and we're trying, he betrayed the queen, and guess what? Hey, he needed her. He needed her. He needed her. About ready to walk out into, you know what I'm saying, baby? Just cry. Absolutely, that's nonsense, bro. You mean to tell me like you would prefer to just lose it all than to simply just do right? You know what I'm saying? Is it that hard? You know, and that's not to say it for him, because he felt like he was putting her life in danger, but he actually was putting her more in danger by leaving after she was already discovered. It's like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Talking about, I can't protect you. What? If you weren't, where are you going? What are you talking about? Baby, somebody betrayed the queen and thought that was gonna prosper. Baby, go and say he shut it down. And everything fell apart. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe.